The COVID-19 pandemic has turned all of our lives upside down for well over a year now. Many have lost their loved ones, their homes, their jobs, and we have all had to adjust to the loneliness of isolation. Now that we have a vaccine available, we are beginning to see a glimmer of hope, but this still does not mean that we are out of the woods yet. Today, I am here to help you overcome the misconceptions and hesitancy regarding the COVID vaccine. The World Health Organization stated on May 4th of 2021 that the number of COVID-19 cases remains at the highest levels that they've been since the beginning of the pandemic. Currently, there are over 5.7 million new cases each week. First, I am going to be talking about the problems that can arise from lack of vaccination. Second, I will go over why people do not want to get the vaccine. And third, I'll offer solutions that can be taken in order to overcome vaccine hesitancy. Let's start by going over the problems. Not getting the COVID vaccine can pose major problems on both the individual and global level. First, on the individual level, major health risks are still at play with COVID. The University of Alabama published an article in January of 2021 which stated that studies have shown that the vaccine significantly reduces the probability of contracting the virus. Additionally, COVID-19 vaccines may help keep you from getting seriously ill if you were still to get the virus. This means that those who do not get the vaccine are even at a greater risk of getting the virus and getting seriously ill from it. Now let's go over the global consequences. Without enough vaccinations, the world may see the pandemic running rampant for another 2 to 4 years. In an article published by CNN in May of 2021, it stated that if the United States does not reach herd immunity, people will not be able to return to their pre-pandemic lives. Herd immunity is achieved when a certain proportion of the population is immunized against a virus in order to protect the rest. Lack of vaccinations can present major issues for both the individual and global population. Now that we have discussed the problems, let's go over why this is happening. There are a lot of misconceptions regarding vaccinations, and this leads to vaccine hesitancy. One misconception is that the vaccine is a way for the government to track people, and another is that the vaccine was developed too quickly and therefore is not safe. The first misconception of the government tracking can be traced back to a rumor started from a study done. The New England Journal of Medicine published in April of 2021 that the propagation of this rumor points to a study of new technology that creates a digital vaccine record. Although there is no scientific evidence to support the rumor that this digital record would be a way for the government to track the population, many people are still holding on to it and spreading the rumor. Another misconception is that the vaccine is not safe. Many parents recently have stopped vaccinating their children because they believe that vaccinations cause autism. In Scientific American in May of 2021, it stated that even when a study was done that presented evidence to parents that clearly debunked the myth that vaccinations caused autism, there is still little change to their opinions. So clearly we could see that fear-mongering and rumors are causing vaccine hesitancy. Now that we have examined the causes, let's next go over some of the solutions that can be implemented in order to fix this issue. Vaccine hesitancy can be solved if there is trust established throughout the population, and if the vaccine is widely promoted. The Michigan Health published in February of 2021 that providing emotional support and talking about the known risk is a key factor in order to gain trust regarding the vaccine. Transparency and respect is vital in order to make those who feel skeptical more comfortable. Another solution for vaccine hesitancy is to constantly remind people of its importance. An article published in eClinical Medicine in September 2020 stated that the U.S. public health officials and policymakers must provide effective COVID 19 vaccine accepting messages for all Americans, especially those who are still the most vulnerable. So, normalizing vaccinations is one way in order to solve this hesitancy. This can be done by gaining the trust of the public and presenting the public with as much information as possible regarding vaccinations. So today I persuaded you to end COVID vaccine hesitancy. I did this first by going over the problems that can come from not getting the vaccine. Second, the causes that are keeping people from getting the vaccine. And third, the solutions that can be implemented in order to overcome hesitancy regarding vaccinations. At this point, we all want to return to our normal lives. No one wants to see their loved ones ill or even losing their lives from this virus. And one way we can begin to return to normalcy is through vaccinations and herd immunity.